Hello, everybody. It is time for week 14 announcements and assignments. This is our last week of official course material, not my last announcements. I will be doing some next week to make sure everybody's set for the semester, but this is it. We made it all the way to week 14, the last week of our official course content. So, what kind of things do you need to know? What kind of things do you need to be aware of so you can finish this semester and go ahead and start moving towards the winter holiday? Well, you should know that exam 3 is happening this week. Today is Monday, the 16th of November, and many of you have already completed the exam. Many of you are actually taking it while I'm making this video, yet the largest number of people still need to take their first attempt on exam 3. So go ahead, make sure you complete your first attempt on exam 3 by 9 p.m. Eastern time tonight. You have to log in and start it by 7:30 p.m. Eastern time to get your full 90 minutes on the exam. Make sure you complete the exam. You'll want to show up with a calculator for this one. And as always, I'll be looking over the results tonight and tomorrow to give you a bunch of feedback so that you can improve for your second attempt if you choose to take it. Once you're done with exam 3, you should start turning your attention to the final exam. Yes, we do have a final exam in this class, but no, it does not have a set time scheduled by the university because asynchronous classes were left in limbo. So, what I have done is I've decided that I'm going to give you 3 full days in which you can take the final exam. So, starting at 9 a.m. on the 2nd of December, that's Wednesday, that's the first day that finals are available. So starting at 9 a.m. all the way until that Friday, the 4th of December at 11:59 p.m., the final exam window will be open to you. All you have to do is log on and take the exam sometime during that window. Once you start it, you'll have 2 hours to complete it. It is a longer exam because it is a comprehensive exam. It covers everything that we've studied so far in this semester. That's exam 1, 2, and 3 material, plus the material that we're covering in this last week, week number 14. Now, I know comprehensive exams are always daunting because that is a lot of material. We've covered a lot of ground in our introduction to astronomy. So, what I've tried to do is be cognizant of that fact and make it so that this comprehensive final is not a make or break moment, but still have it be so that you can actionably improve your grade. So to lower the stakes, because this comprehensive exam is, well, big, it's only going to be worth 5% of your overall course grade. That's half of the other exams. So it is less high stakes than the other exams. And overall, it's the smallest single grade component in the class. Yet it is still significant enough where if you're trying to improve your grade, the final exam can be your ticket to bumping up a letter grade or adding a plus to your letter grade. So I've tried to balance all that out. Hopefully, the 5% is the right amount. We will find out. One of the strange things about the final exam is that it's going to be a one attempt policy only. I really use the final exam to see how thoroughly you have studied for it, how much you have studied the material for this class, because that's what I care about. The learning happens in the studying, not in the exam taking. So, really, the final exam is designed to test your depth of studying over the broad range of topics that we have in this class. So, be sure that you study for it, make sure that you show up and you make your first attempt and only attempt a good one. Also, I have all your quiz grades in. I've released your quiz 6th grade on Canvas, and either later today or tomorrow, I will be putting together a quiz average where I'll take your quiz grades for 1 through 6, add all those points together, divide that by 62, multiply by 100, and that will be what your quiz grade in this class. Every point that you have over 62 will be added as an extra credit point to your quiz average. There are a total of 72 points, so you could earn up to a 110% quiz average for this class, and that 10% will go a long way in boosting your grade. All right, so that will be on Canvas later this week. And if you're still worried about your grade in this class, you can make up for it in a lot of ways by our extra credit opportunities. There are 2 different assignments, and you can do each one twice. And each time you do one of those assignments, you earn a point and a half of extra credit as long as you follow the instructions. Oh, as I'm not going to be grading for uh, grammar and things like that. Although, oh, if your grammar is atrocious, please try. Try to write incomplete sentences. But it's pretty easy to get the full credit on the extra credit as long as you do the assignment earnestly. And then you could earn up to plus 6%. I have raised the cap from plus 5 to plus 6% added to your final grade in this class, which means if you have an 84 after you take the final and you got 6 points of extra credit, that 84 plus 6 becomes a 90, and you walk away from astronomy with an A. 6% added to the final grade is a huge amount of extra credit. Take advantage of that opportunity, because once you miss it, you miss it. I'll accept extra credit all the way up until the 4th of December. I think maybe I said it. No, I think I said it on Canvas to be the 2nd of December. It has a due date on the extra credit assignments. That's the one that I'll stick by. I should have checked that right before I started to film this video. Also, don't forget that I have office hours twice per week. This will be the last week for official office hours. I will have my Monday and Tuesday ones next week, but not my Wednesday and Thursday ones for all my classes. I will always be available by appointment. So if you want to schedule something with me after this week, just send me an email. We can schedule a time where we can sit down and talk about the class material, talk about pretty much anything that you really want to. I'm always available by appointment, and I always have the listed office hours, and I'll be logged on for those. And also, this is our last week of class material. So after this week is over, after Sunday, you'll have submitted your week 14 engagement exercise. So starting next Monday, I will have every grade that you can earn in this class other than the final exam, which allows me to calculate your current course average, which I will do early next week, and I'll release that on Canvas listed as current course average. I'm going to turn off everything else, which will force the total column on Canvas to reflect exactly the current course average. That way there's no ambiguity. That is your current average in this class. I'm also going to release a second grade of maybe you've just had enough of this fall 2020 semester. You want to wash your hands and just walk away from astronomy. You need the extra time on your plate, a whole variety of other reasons of why you might not want to take the final exam. And I'm aware of that. And since it's only worth 5% of your grade, it's worth me posting what I'm going to call your walk away grade, which is the grade that you'll receive in this class if you just walk away after we go on break, Thanksgiving break, and skip the final exam. Now, the final exam is part of the class. It is 5% of the grade in this class. So if you skip it, you will lose that 5%. However, if you have an 86 as your walkaway grade, then you skip the final exam. Or if you have an 86 as your current course average, that will give you an 81 as your walkaway grade. So if you just walked away, didn't take the final exam, you would end up with an 81 in this class, and a B is a B. That 81 is the same B as that 86 according to the university. And that way, that extra bit of information, the grade that you'll get if you take the 5% hit for skipping the final, will help you make decisions of how to plan your final exam season for fall 2020. Now, note that taking the final can only improve your grade from the walkaway grade, because then you would have earned at least some points for the final exam. So it is always best to take the final exam, but I can understand that we're all tired. And sometimes if you're going to get a B, no matter whether you take the final exam or not, why would you take the final exam? And I want to be cognizant of that fact and offer you the opportunity in case you need to focus on your other classes, which might be your major. And then my big one, this is probably the biggest announcement. Maybe I should have led with this one. The course evaluations are now available from TN Voice. You've gotten an email from the university. You've gotten an announcement from me on Canvas. Go see that announcement for our link. But I urge you all to please do a evaluation. I don't have any scheduled class time where I can like set that aside and say, do the course evaluation right now. We'll use this time to do it. So I really have to rely on you logging on and actually doing a course evaluation. I hope that I've proven to you that I really care about the student experience in my class. You are the most important people in my class. How you perceive my class, how you interact with my class, how you receive the material, that is what's dictating the learning. I am always trying to improve the offerings. And the best way for me to actually improve the overall learning experience for this class is to listen to the people that matter most, is to listen to you, the student. So the feedback you give me, I do take seriously. So please do me the favor and do all the astronomy students that will come after you a favor and do the course evaluation. I will read those comments. I will take it seriously and I will work, as I always do, to make this class a better experience for all future astronomy students. You can rest assured that they're 100% anonymous and I will not see the results after grades are due. And finally, what assignments do we have left? Well, we have the week 14 engagement exercise. As it will be our last engagement exercise. And as always, it'll be due this Sunday, the 22nd of November at 11:59 p.m. You'll get an infinite number of tries. This should be available to you on Thursday, yada, yada, yada. We've done this 14 times already. Well, 13. This will be the 14th time. And then we have the last assignment. Many of you have already completed this because I urged you to to at least use some of the attempts before today's exam. You have the homework number 9, our last homework assignment. It is officially due this Wednesday at 11:59. So make sure you get that done. Uh, every homework counts. So use this last assignment. I gave you 5 tries instead of the normal 3, which should help you get a higher grade on this homework assignment. It's a little bit bigger than normal, but that also means that it can significantly improve your homework grade. If you're looking to improve your homework average, use all 5 attempts. Make sure that you get a nice high grade on this last homework assignment to give yourself as high of a homework average, which is 35% of your overall grade in this class. You can still significantly move the needle on your homework grade in this class by completing homework 9. If you skip it, that's a big hit to you. So make sure you get it done. All right. Thank you, everybody. I will see you in this week's videos.